everyone tells you to go to Tuscany for countryside charm. But what if I tell you that the most relaxing and soulful rural destination in Italy wasn't even on your radar? It's not Tuscany, it's Umbria, and it's off the beaten track destination in central Italy. And in this video, I'm sharing 5 unforgettable reasons why to add Umbria at your list. And especially if you love beautiful nature, if you're looking for authentic experiences, and perhaps most importantly, if you want to avoid the mass tourism chaos. Now, do not get me wrong, because Tuscany is gorgeous and it's famous for a reason, but if you prefer a bit deeper connection and having less crowds around you, then Umbria is your region. And if slower paced travel is your type, make sure to give a like to this video, subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and inspiration. And to get started, you can also grab my free Italy trip planner checklist at the link below that will guide you through 5 very simple steps on how to create your personalized trip to Italy. And if you haven't met yet, I'm Vanya from Design Your Italy, and I help travelers design personalized trips that are not packaged. And from small villages to slow food and authentic experiences and custom itineraries, I have helped countless of clients plan their trips that feel like themselves. And I honestly get it that you may arrive here in Italy and it might feel that everyone has had the same idea. Everyone is going to the exact same places, taking the exact same Instagram shots. And actually, Umbria changes that for many I have worked with. And this is because it's a region where you can just relax and even hear your thoughts without the constant noise of crowds and tourists. So let's dive in. And reason number 1 is the nature. So once you arrive in Umbria, perhaps one of the very first things that you will notice is how peaceful it feels almost instantly. And the region is known as the green heart of Italy, and it's for a good reason. If you're visiting in spring or in summer, you will witness a countryside full of bloom, from fields of poppies to sunflowers to the pink and purple lentil bloom in Castelluccio di Norcia. But actually, it's not only about the beautiful and colorful views. Umbria is covered in vineyards and olive groves and has a lot of soft trails. So actually, it's a place where you can just breathe, slow down, and just be. And reason number 2 are the hilltop towns of Umbria. And actually, you will love the hilltop towns because they somehow feel unpolished but real, and you can still feel the life in there. For example, you can visit Orvieto, which is very easily reachable from Rome and Florence as well, and it's perched on a cliff and it has a second to none cathedral. Or you can go to the capital of Umbria, which is Perugia, and it's a very lively city because there is also a university for foreign students. But it's also about history and chocolate. Or you can go to Spoleto, which is absolutely a hidden gem, and the historic center is UNESCO listed site, and it has Roman ruins and medieval towers and charm, so it's another great place to visit. Or Assisi, that it has spiritual energy, and it's actually very difficult to describe it until you go there. It's the hometown of Saint Francis, the patron saint of Italy. So you can feel the reverence to Saint Francis in every single cobblestone street. And the towns are actually the real soul of Umbria, and you feel home even if you're there just for a few days. And it's because they're still real and you're involved in local life as well. Number 3 is food. And now let's talk about food, because honestly, eating in Umbria is an experience on its own. The food here is simple and earthy, and it doesn't try to impress, but it rather does. And you will find roasted bruschetta and lentils and truffles, and a lot of truffles actually, shaved over homemade pasta, and it's just mouth-watering. But and when it comes to wine, you will find rich bold red called Sagrantino di Montefalco, and you can find it only in these parts of Italy actually, and it's very powerful, and it's a very good expression of the territory and the people. And of course, the best meals that you try will be served in family-run trattorias, so with no presentation and no white tablecloths, but just unforgettable flavors and warm and genuine hospitality. Reason number 4 is the slow, intentional wellness. And if you're someone who needs a trip that feels more like a break, Umbria will definitely speak to your soul, because here wellness is not defined by the flashy spas or Instagram backdrops. It comes in completely different form, and it's all about ancient villas and reimagined abbeys and slow mornings. And you can stay in places that simply give you time to rest and reset from hectic everyday life. And honestly, this kind of stillness is a luxury that you cannot find in other places around Italy. And here, like, you know, silence doesn't feel doesn't feel awkward actually, but it feels incredibly restorative, and you will feel that. Here we come to reason number 5, and it is the festivals and the traditions. And it's incredible and very special how Umbria is still very connected to its traditions. And if you're visiting Spello in early summer, you may catch the Infiorata, and you will witness beautiful carpets of flowers made by the locals. And actually, beyond the beauty of the flowers, you will feel the community that stays behind the festival. In autumn, there are a lot of truffle festivals popping up in different towns. And you can actually go truffle hunting with a local family and their dogs. And it's very down-to-earth experience, and you will actually learn a lot of during the process. Or if you're into craftsmanship, you can visit the Ruta, that is very famous for its hand-painted ceramics, and you can also try to paint your own piece actually. Or you can visit the very tiny town of Rasilia, that was one very famous for the water-powered looms, and it has that kind of a fairy tale feeling. Nevertheless, it's very small. So actually, the experiences in Umbria are not staged. They feel real because they're still rooted in everyday life. So when you think of Umbria, think beautiful nature, real towns, unforgettable food, authentic festivals, and soulful rest. So if you have been looking for an Italian trip that feels more grounded, this is your sign. And of course, I'd love to know if you have already been to Umbria, if you already knew the destination, or if it's a brand new discovery for you. So comment below and let me know. And if you need personalized help with planning your trip to Italy, I would love to help. So just click the link below and book a one-on-one consultation call with me. And of course, if this video was helpful for you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and do not forget to download my Italy trip planner checklist. Again, at the link below. Italy is waiting. Just slow down and experience it. I'm Vanya from Designer Italy, and see you in my next video.